Ladies and gentlemen, surprisingly, I've enjoyed these dinners. So tonight I thought we'd reminisce a bit. The first couple of years I came to this dinner, I was really into slideshows. See, my mother over the years has put together at least 70 scrapbooks about our life as a family. What I've done is pull out some of the actual, never-before-seen photos from these scrapbooks. This, of course, was during the great drought of 1953. Dad, Neil, Daro, Marvin, and Jeb. In my family, with all those kids in the tub, it's not arsenic in the water I'd be worried about. Some people have asked me, however, if the vote recount left any hard feelings between my brother Jeb and me. Not a bit. In fact, here's a picture of the governor of Florida. We have two dogs. This is our dog, Barney. I tell him with eyebrows like that, he ought to be a senator. Now, this is our dog, Spot. People often ask me how I came up with that name. I don't know, I'm just kind of a creative guy. The truth is, the door to the Oval Office has a little peephole. This is Karen Hughes peeping in on me. This is Karl Rove peeping in on me. This is Condi Rice peeping in on me. Spot has her own people. This is Andy Card peeping in on me. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Vice President of the United States, looking through a peephole. And Dick, I hope you're not doing what it looks like you're doing. Next year, a new president will be standing up here. I have to say I'm kind of surprised we don't have more presidential candidates here tonight, like any. Senator McCain's not here. He probably wanted to distance himself from me a little bit. You know, he's not alone. Jenna's moving out, too. The two Democratic candidates aren't here either. Senator Clinton couldn't get into the building because of sniper fire, and Senator Obama's at church. But I'm sure whoever the next president is will show up at these dinners, especially like the dinners in 2005 and 2006, when we had a couple of surprises up our sleeve. And so the city slicker asked the old guy how to get to the nearest town.
Not that old joke. Not again. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been attending these dinners for years and just quietly sitting there. Well, I've got a few things I want to say for a change. I am married to the President of the United States, and here's our typical evening. 9 o'clock. Mr. Excitement here, sound asleep. And I'm watching Desperate Housewives. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a desperate housewife.
So I want to talk about some serious issues, such as... Okay. Here it comes. Nuclear proliferation. Nuclear proliferation.
Nuclear proliferation.
Nuclear proliferation.
All right, maintain. Be cool. Let's give this a try. We must enhance non-compliance protocols, sanctioned not only at IAEA formal sessions, but through intersessional contact.
We must enhance non-compliance protocols, sanctioned not only at EIEIO formal sessions, but through intersexual conduct.
Nailed it.
We've had a lot of fun nights over the years. You remember the year I mentioned Ozzy Osbourne and he stood up on the chair and blew me a kiss? So few leaders get that kind of experience. You know, I love the mixed crowds here. It's an interesting crowd. You know, just think, Pamela Anderson and Mitt Romney in the same room. Isn't that one of the signs of the apocalypse? Which brings me to Dick. For 8 years as vice president, Dick has ridden shotgun. That's probably not the best analogy. But he is a dear friend, and he's been the greatest straight man in the history of the world. Dick, I don't know what I would have done for material without you. I've been encouraging the vice president to get out and get a little fresh air and exercise. So let me show you what he's been up to. Lynn and Laura were out of town recently, so I called up Dick and said, why don't we go to a movie? He said, great idea. Let's go to a cowboy movie. Yep, finally went to see Brokeback Mountain. Let me tell you, wee! Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Dick sat through the movie. He didn't say a word. We come out after a while, he says, nice horses. I said, yep. Then he became real quiet again, kind of serious-like. I knew something was on his mind. Finally, he turned to me and said, you don't suppose the Lone Ranger and Tonto? Down the lane I look, Dick Cheney strolling with documents he's been withholding. It's good to touch the brown, brown grass of home. Yes, you're all gonna miss me the way you used to diss me, but soon I'll touch the brown, brown